All right, we are live. Hello and welcome back to Disco Elysium. Day 2.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind
I'm too
blows in.
stupid. My ledger.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, great.
What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage? But
Yeah.
it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some... It's just a racist, but it would... It's just a race, but it will not happen.
Ooh.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip.
Clip.
This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Urinal? That's how you say it?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue?
Yeah,
No,
TP.
it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
I wonder who did this voice acting for, like, the narration. I feel like he's up there with the ancestor from Darkest Dungeon.
It's a metaphor for you.
Oh, fuck you. I am Hobo Cop. Rococo.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic.
Take it off.
Still wet. The toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila.
Voila.
The ledger now looks marginally better.
I will get more money for trading in bottles.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your fingers down the aluminium.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker.
Sticker.
It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
What's this?
To be honest, you have little to no idea. You're dumb and alone.
Maybe I wouldn't have had this issue if I would have played it and gotten this in my first playthrough when I was the logician, the only intelligent character in this 3
Someone,
set here.
not here. The helpful Lieutenant Kitsuragi is making notes in his blue notebook. He tilts it ever so slightly. A bunch of sodden papers sag from the
I need
clipboard
Kim's
in
help.
your hand. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages.
It's very
The paper
poetic.
itself is checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there and what are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Narrator voice actor was also in a game called Ultra Kill, which I believe I heard of. Wish he'd do more. He killed it in this game. I mean, yeah, this is very great voice acting. Like one of the few people do a voice acting in a narration role, I think is better as the ancestor in Darkest Dungeon again. Like, other than that, I'm drawing a blank on who else would be better. So, very good. Naming convention?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say,
Robust.
yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Okay.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
Unsolvable.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
Well, I guess we'll kill people. That's unfortunate.
You like this grimy murdering, don't you?
A bit.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close, there is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Let's go.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity.
Spanish? I don't know.
Inspect the victim's body.
Oh yeah, that makes
Interview
sense.
the cafeteria manager. A satisfying slash sounds across things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This would be a good time to finally name the case. If only Lieutenant Kitsuragi were here, so you could coordinate. Like a fan of girls, the checkered you don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from
Yellow
in the
pages?
back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
Forms for what?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Yeah, I recall that from the other playthrough.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special a tool for manipulation. Give the lowest amount and people will be ingratiated to you.
There we go, yep.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Field
A
autopsy.
dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Mine would be very bad liver, right?
Color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs.
Awkward.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. What delicious power hid within this pathetic mess. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however.
Yes.
The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM. Blue.
Blue.
The blue heart. Don't look into it. Something rattles inside, ever so light. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not seethed with your hands. U4 sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board. The
Smell it.
acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on.
Hey, it's a overall good shot. We should do this. Go.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of paper is not what you...
Ooh.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just...
Slide it open.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move at 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. 2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra.
Of course it does.
There too. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue. It smells of chewing gum. Apricot flavored. A touch of cinnamon. The end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Is a little weird for like strong and sensitive to, you know, against smart and agile. Oh well.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand.
And
Harry, it begins.
Harry.
You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy.
He's Mr. Dubois. He's not gonna be happy. Come on.
Throw it away, please. Outside, you hear the wind howl. A sudden gale blows in from Martinez.
Come outside.
Far away and outside, the reeds hiss with desperation. Step out. Your hand shakes, holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Keep reading.
You. Every step I take will
Every
get lighter.
step I
it
take
almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
I don't like this.
Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear.
And everything sucked out of your heart.
You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on.
Hold on.
To what? There's nothing.
Fuck you. The fuck? I guess the logician doesn't get this. Or maybe it's because I didn't grab this, piece.
There is nothing. Again.
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery. Well, almost nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on. Flush, that's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
Who was that?
Who was what?
He
Fuck you.
speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water.
I'm cool.
Slide.
The cool when you're dead, brother.
Hey, fuck you, dude.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the because it's always there.
What was that?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape. Its lack of
Fuck you,
beauty
limbic
was
system.
not the problem.
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Okay.
Your name is fuck all.
Fuck you.
It certainly ain't Harry. Your name is passed out on the ground, dragged around by one of the other evil apes. They're taking you somewhere.
You think
Okay.
they would let you until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils.
Cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And it's...
It's okay.
It's delicious.
Very low bar.
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket, the air is
Drink. Water.
the water is cold, silvery. The
Thank
stuff
you.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
Drink.
with greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water.
Oh,
Some of
that's
it
yummy.
spills on
What happened?
BRB, I need to get more of the alcohol, which I'm not supposed to have in this game, you know. BRBs.